to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now, your DWCS News Team.
Good morning, Timberwolves. I'm Kenneth Johnston.
And I'm Natalie Punchard.
And here's the news for this week.
There will be a poetry slam on Thursday, April 24th at the Lake Darbon State Park Group Pavilion. The theme is You Are Not a Drop in the Ocean, You Are the Entire Ocean in a Drop. Open to grades 6 through 12 or ages 11 through 19.
Cheer tryouts will be April 5th at 2 p.m. in the gym.
All National Honor Society seniors that would like a stole for graduation need to pay $25 to Miss Melody by April 1st, no later. This is a hard deadline. No late payments will be accepted.
FBLA State Conference will be from today through Wednesday.
There will be a kindergarten field trip tomorrow.
There will also be an Honor Wolves field trip on Friday.
Club schedule will be this Friday.
There will be ACT testing for all juniors on Thursday.
The entree in the cafeteria today will be chicken tenders.
And now, Juliana in sports.
The varsity softball team plays twice this week with a game today at Parkway beginning at 4:30 with 2 games. On Friday, they will go against Quitman in a tournament leading into Saturday, times to be determined. The varsity baseball team takes on 4 games this week, starting with a game today against St. Frederick's at 4:30 with 2 games. On Tuesday, they play at Lakeside beginning at 4 p.m. with 2 games. Thursday, they play at Sterlington starting at 5 p.m., and then on Friday, they also play Sterlington at home beginning at 5 p.m. Powerlifting has 2 meets this week, starting with the boys' state meet. They compete on Wednesday at Kenner at 10 a.m. On Thursday, the girls compete at 10 a.m., also located at Kenner. The best of luck to the girls and boys competing. Junior high track competes on Tuesday at OCS beginning at 3 p.m. Come out and support your Timberwolves this week. Back to you, Natalie and Kenneth.
Timberwolves, make sure you're checking your emails every day. Important information is being sent out each day.
If you know of something we've missed or there's something you'd like to add, please email us at announcements@darbonwoods.com. That's all for today, Timberwolves. See you tomorrow.
Good morning, Timberwolves.
Here's your encouragement of the week.
Be happy, not because everything is perfect, but because you choose to focus on the perfect moments.
That's all for this week, Timberwolves. See you next week.
Good morning, Timberwolves. Here's your fun fact of the week.
Tug of war was once an Olympic sport.
That's all for this week, Timberwolves. See you next week.
Good morning, Timberwolves.
Here's your FCA verse of the week.
May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace in believing, so that by the power of the Holy Spirit you may abound in hope. Romans 15:13.
That's all for this week, Timberwolves.
See you next week.
masking mandates.
It is against the law to vape.
Timberwolves, no vaping!
Encouragements, take one.
Ow!
Good morning, Timberwolves. Here's your sorry. He is strong.
Tug of war was once an Olympic sport.
That's all for this week, Timberwolves.
See you next week.
Garrett!
Okay, let's do it again.
It's 15-13.
That's all for this week, Timberwolves.
See you next week.
Salute. Pledge.
United States of America and to the republic for which it stands.
X is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4c all over 2a.
Wait, let's just give a PSA. As cops, I was also singing that song, but you couldn't see me, but I was singing it louder than everybody.